This is the drive home with
Zac
and TT for the Mill drive home. Driving home from the Den, where it finished Millwall 3.
Dagenham and Redbridge 0.
A comprehensive FA Cup third round win for the Lions. Not the best of games, not the best of atmospheres. 15 minutes of the game we looked a little bit ropey, ironically, when we were 1-0 up, but we did a professional job on a team that came and gave their all, which is the beauty of the FA Cup.
Yeah.
There's a good section of the Dagenham and Redbridge fans that sung well.
And then there was the fans that sung Bubbles.
Yeah, there's about 100 West Ham fans to the side of the rest of the Dagenham and Redbridge fans, who I would say booed Bubbles as much as we ignored it.
Which I do really respect from the Redbridge.
Yeah, of course.
Dagenham
Well, they're not
fans,
West Ham fans, are they? It was a little bit pathetic from the fans that turned up, but listen, we're never going to get to play them in the FA Cup. They can't get through the third round, and we seem to be able to do that. And now we've got a lovely trip up to Leeds United. A good night all round. The missus is back in the car. The first game she's been to for a while. I think the first time since we've got our little dog Zampa. So, yeah, happy return. We, like I said, we were pretty dominant in terms of possession. Once we learned how to not put the ball over the top of the bar, we, a few good goals actually, I'd say, from a Mill team. A few players.
One very, I wouldn't say lucky, but it was a very dodgy goal from Ivanovic, weren't it?
Yeah, but stick your comments in below. What do you think? Like I said, what's your impressions of the players? I said to the wife that's sitting next to me that Reece Bangura Williams has just signed a contract, and he's the new Romain Esse, and then he does a bit of brilliance that we've known with Esse, and the future's bright and the future is Millwall. But we started off with like I said, a few changes. Jensen in goal. Listen, Alex Neil was not taking this cup tie lightly. It was very much a very strong Millwall team, if not a full strength Millwall team. So Jensen in goal. Right back was Ryan Leonard. Centre back was the return of Jake Cooper, which is really, really good to see, and a great run out for him. Really, couldn't have been any better. He did get, got put under a bit of pressure from the Dagger strikers. So yeah, Jaffet Tango alongside him. Left back was Joe Bryan. In the midfield, you had the start for Billy Mitchell, which was good to see. A lot of ring rusty, not his best performance, but he's back out playing 90 minutes.
He looked quite fit as well, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he did look fit. Alongside him, you had Casper Denor, who grew into the game. I didn't think he had a great, first half. I thought he was really good in the second half. On the right side, you had Aziz, who picked up an injury, which is probably the most disappointing thing in the game. Hopefully, it's not too serious, because we don't have much strength out in the wide positions.
Well, we had to sub on, we had to put Honeyman out on the wing, which was not good. Yeah,
that's never what you want to be relying on long term. Certainly because Esse looks to be moving on.
Well, he is. I've heard that he
looks to be moving on. It hasn't been confirmed yet. It's all but signed by all intents and purposes, with 14.5 million coming into us. On the left we had who did you have on the left? Adam Mayer. Central attacking midfield was
Honeyman.
Yeah, Honeyman in behind Mihajlo Ivanovic, who got the first goal for the Lions. Like I said, we'd had a few chances over the bar. There was a ball into the box. I think it was from a corner. The second, they'd been cleared and then put back into the box. And Ivanovic is going for the ball. To be fair, he is absolutely massively dragged down, and it should really. I don't know why the ref is not going to point to us to the spot.
Wasn't it a flick on from Cooper, who was also being rugby tackled?
Yeah, but
as well?
Although the Ivanovic one was as blatant for anybody to see, it didn't matter, because Ivanovic somehow seemed to get up, jump over a diving, like a falling over defender, and salmon header it on the floor into the back of the net.
Yeah, it was weird, because he got the flick on that was going in at first, and then the keeper made a
good save.
Yeah, good save, and then the keeper fell over. The defender made a flailed effort, and then Ivanovic was on the floor, and he just swings his head at it, and it goes in.
Yeah, John Terry-esque when he's diving, although there was no boot going towards his head. But it'll probably win lowest header of the season in all competitions, because you're not going to get much lower than 2.5 centimetres off the ground. But that put us 1-0 up. Funny enough, it brought the Daggers into the game a little bit more. I felt that they, pushed a few players forward, obviously going behind. They wanted to try and get back in the cup tie, very defensive before then, which you expect. And in the second half, I think for the 10, 15 minutes, that they had one chance where they put it over the bar, another chance where it was just bouncing around the box, and you're thinking, please don't fall to one of them. Funny enough, it did fall to one of them, who just put it straight at Jensen. And you just knew that if we could get the second goal, it would kill the game off, and that's what happened. And it was a really good goal. Casper Denoris played it out wide, kept his run going. I think it was
Mayer.
Yeah, I think it was Mayer that put the. No, it was Brian. Yeah, I think it was Brian actually. He'd done a lovely. I think he run down the overlap.
Yeah.
And then crossed it to the back post where Denoris coming in at the far post, and he's kind of half side volleyed it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And it was, like I said, it was a really good finish.
Yeah, very difficult.
Yeah, it was a very difficult finish. Then we've made a couple of subs. Like I said, Aziz has come off. Honeyman went out to the right. Reece Bangura Williams come on. Alfie Massey came on. So we had a few players come on.
Who was the 51 up top? Because he was
Kendall,
quick.
I think it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
he was very electric.
Yeah, he was the same size, same height as one of their players, but certainly not the same build. One of their fellas looked like he'd had a very good Christmas, put it that way, piled on the pounds.
The Akinfenwa of non-league.
But Reece Bangura Williams with a bit of magic, to be fair, gets the ball on the left side of the box, absolutely sells the centre back, who
he was going the other direction.
Yeah, he was going the other direction. I think he just walked off the pitch after the goal because he sent so badly, and it was a really good drilled finish from Reece into the bottom right hand corner past the goalkeeper, and made it 3-0. Like I said, the Daggers fans sang throughout, and credit to them. It was probably a bad tie for them. They would have wanted a Premiership tie where you get a load of tourist fans. No tourist fans going to come to the Den to watch Millwall versus Dagenham and Redbridge. That's for sure. So it was a very small crowd. A terrible atmosphere. There's no getting around it. And what is he doing? Absolutely indicating right and he's turned left. Yeah, not sure about this fella in front of me. And he's a minicab driver. What do you expect? So a comprehensive performance from us. It would be interesting to see what's happened to Aziz. Leonard went down as well, and you're thinking, for God's sake, we can't have both the right-sided players.
Yeah, especially as it was the round 3 draw last time that did him.
Yeah, against Leicester, and he missed a few games because. I'm not going to talk about Leonard's fitness because let's hope it stays good. But and that that puts us into the next round where we've got a lovely little trip to Leeds United, where I hope the only thing we can hope for, it's not on a Sunday, because if it's on a Sunday, our Lions will be playing. There's no way we'll be able to get up to Leeds. So as long as it's on a Saturday or a Friday or even a Thursday, we'll go.
Or a Monday.
On a Monday, any of those days.
Any other day but Sunday.
The problem is, I can't see it being it's not going to be a television game. There's no point.
I would say it would be.
No, it's a championship tie. There's absolutely no one's going to be interested into it other than our two sets of fans. So it'll be interesting to see what we do in the transfer window now, because obviously it looks like we're losing Romain Esse. There's been talk about Aaron Connolly coming along from Sunderland, a player that's had his troubles, hasn't really settled with addiction and all manner of stuff. But but there's talk of him coming through. But we're gonna have to get more strength in depth. There's no doubt about it. Esse's been our gem, our star. He's done us a favour by signing the release clause and signing a new contract to make sure we get paid, because
he's done the best that he can for us while taking a big move to Palace. And
he always give everything in a Millwall shirt. It's a shame he's going to Palace. It'd have been nicer if it went to somebody else in the Premier League or abroad. But he does seem like a Palace type player.
Yeah, he does. Like a very much Eberechi Eze type player.
Yeah, that kind of. They sign players like that very often, so it's not a surprise that he's going to go there. And I wish him well in an England top. If he plays in an England top, I'm never going to wish him well in a Palace top. I'm sorry, but that's never going to happen from me. And like I said, we've got Leeds, and then we've got Hull City next Saturday, and it's a 12:30 kickoff, which is an absolute shocker. So we'll see what happens on Saturday against Hull City. You got any? Who's your man of the match?
Probably Casper Denor. I thought his first half was a bit meh, but he bagged a goal, a very good goal in that. and he just looked comfortable in the midfield and dictated play.
My man of the match is going to Reece Bangura Williams, the new Romain SA. So what a finish. And we'll leave it there. Thank you. As just about to go into the Limehouse link. Thank you very much for watching the Millwall drive home. There is only one way we can end it, with myself, the missus, and Zac. No one likes us.
We don't care.
Yeah.